Today, we join a colony that is reeling from near disaster, having survived the onslaught of the demons. We are still all here. We are all still breathing. The young ones are safe. Their protectors mending. Some of the recovery will be fast, swift. Magic does help with that. Yet magic will only take us so far, and mana has been expended in great quantities to defend from the hells. Carlota and Sir are still in comas. Resurrection sickness affecting the both of them, and still our enemies are out there in the world, plotting, planning, and maybe even summoning the infernal forces of the hells to remove this thorn from their sides. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to RimWorld Mages versus the Megacorp, where, my gosh, we're in a little bit of trouble. Gibbs, what do we have going on right now? Severe blood loss is affecting you above everything else, which that's completely understandable. Lisa was going to be tending Dart, but here's what we're going to do instead. Can we carry Gibbs here? Spirit Crow was heading on over to assist with that. We're going to bring Gibbs into here with Dart, and we're going to drop down a Spirit Totem so that we can hopefully get them healed somewhat. And now Danny is down as well. Understandable. And we have infections aplenty. Danny has gone down outside the walls at the moment. Lena also needs a little bit of healing, but we're going to start with these two to begin with. So let's go drop that down there. Thank you, Lisa. And honestly, if we could go grab Danny, let's just go and carry him. Let's try and bring him on over here. Now, Gibbs is going to want to just walk out right away. Let's not do that just yet. And Lena, if we could go and carry Lena as well, we could bring her own over towards that, because it is going to last a little while, that totem. Unfortunately, Tackline is not the fastest in the world, but, you know, he does his best, and unfortunately, blinking is not going to help us in this instance. Dart, you better stay there. Gibbs, you can go about your day. Oh, and now Lisa is down. Probably exhaustion from arcane weakness. Yeah, that and blood loss. That's going to affect her too. Okay, thank you, Steroid. We appreciate you. But yeah, all these infections here we are going to have to try and deal with before too long. It looks like we're going to be able to just get the last of this healing here. So Danny, if you could stay in here, that would be swell. Just to give you a bit of a fighting chance. Wow, he was healing really, really fast there. So, Viper, we have Cure Disease. Let's see who is the most infected. We got Danny, Dart, Tomboy, Zeroka, and Lena. Okay, so Lena seems to be in the worst condition at the moment, so we're going to send you down there to attempt to heal her. Zeroka is still healing up here. We could actually get him to heal himself. Oh, no, he's totally fine. So let's just heal Rainford instead, get you back up on your feet, get you doing what you do. Of course, our dragons are recovering as well. They do heal far faster. We lost quite a few chickens during that siege, and I do believe we lost our... Well, I thought we lost our bull. Maybe not. Looks like the chickens are busy making more chickens, so good for them. Thankfully, we do still have the rain going. We have this thunderstorm going as well, which is causing fires to spread, but the rain is very quickly putting that out. We also have these wandering lesser water elementals. We've got them marked for hunting right now, so they will be hunted before too long. It looks like, oh, we still have the green dragon out here, and Tackline is attempting to tame it. Well, good luck, sir. We wish you all the best with that. Let's hope it goes well. In the meantime, it looks like Lena has been cured of her diseases. Wonderful. So as soon as Viper is ready to go, again with that, we're going to get her to kind of move down the line here. But what I'm going to do is just kind of cross these off as we go by here. Tomboy, you're fully healed, but yes, you are dealing with an infection right now. Your nose is shattered and your right leg has been burnt off. That's truly, truly terrible. Hey, we managed to kill one of them. Interesting. They can die. They just seem to be very, very hard to lock down. This is a dangerous place to be now. Oh, are you going to leave? Maybe not. Tackleline is doing his best, but unfortunately we also have these foes here. So let's just quickly do this, because that'll make that safer for us. And then, would you look at that? You are still fleeing currently. He should stop that in a moment. Also, let's just kind of reset. Prioritize taming. There you go, buddy. There you go. Oh, no, I think it actually did just leave. Well, we did get one of them. That's okay. And we can probably take these back and butcher them for what it's worth. Speaking of worth, we also have an unusual silver formation here, a golem of some kind. We'll look at that in time. We are also seeing that this pen is not... Oh, I see. Yep, there is a there is a gate that is open. Dart, if you could maybe just haul that somewhere. And, okay, good. So, as long as the pen is not disturbed, it means that our walls are whole. We don't have any holes in our wall, rather, which that's what we're after. Now, we do have weapons down here as well. We want to try and get to them. They are currently degrading outside in the rain, which is not great. The Staff of Blazing Power. Let's see. I mean, we'll start off with Dart, getting the Ice Wand down here. I thought that Stomp might have had that. No, we have Stomp with the melee weapon. So Lisa, let's give you the Blazing Power Staff. Let's also install this inert Sky Shard just down here for now. And the other thing that we're going to want to do is just go through and make sure that everyone actually has their equipment. Like Zeroka, for example, he doesn't have his weapon. So if we go to melee, Possessed Stormhammer, that's the one that we're looking for. Oath Smasher, Zeroka, let's get you equipping that, thank you. Also, Viper, how are we looking? Okay, so she can do Cure Disease again. Let's go Cure Disease on Tomboy. We could actually just see the level of infections. So Dart, major, but he's going to be okay. Danny, less so. So maybe we do try and sort Danny out first. So Danny, you stand still there. Viper will come over and heal you, and then we'll let you get back to it. So that's Zeroka with his weapon. Viper, let's make sure that you get yours back. There it is. Premonition. So we're going to get you to equip that after you've gone and used that ability on Danny. And Carlota is back up on her feet. Wonderful. All right, and that's a very greater minion? I guess Danny can summon them now. Bigger, better minions. Cool. And Danny will now be cured of his diseases. Wonderful. Let's continue going through, equipping everyone. Staff of Paralysis on Tackleline. That's less a weapon and more a utility thing that he can use. I think we probably still want to try and keep him... I think he works best as a ranged mage, just because he's got an armor skin gland, but he's also just he falls over very easily. He's sickly and a wimp. No, you know what? We do need more frontliners in general. The Demon Scale Fighting Spear. Let's give that to you, my friend, just as soon as you're done training Osfinir. Now Stomp already has the Thrumbo Saber. Great. Gibbs should have a wand of some kind. A wand of lightning, no less. There we go, Gibbs. You go grab that thing. Steroid already has an Eltec sword on him, which is great. Wand of Ice. Danny. Yeah, we need something hefty for you, don't we? And it looks like that's probably going to be in the form of the Elephant Spear here, or this Tongue Steel Pole Hammer. I think we'll go Elephant Spear just because they have been very good to us in the past. And then finally, Rainford. It looks like we have you equipped with a Wand of Lightning. Legendary. Where did you find that? Knight of an Immature Dryad. You pulled that from outside. That's not ours. I would like you to use that. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Forrest. And that does it, as we're not going to be arming the kids here. No. We're not quite at that stage. Checking back in with Viper, it looks like she can get back to curing diseases once again. It looks like Dart is going to make it with treatment. Tomboy's also looking pretty good as well and is much further away from that being a big problem, so maybe we will go and treat Dart. So let's go do a cure disease here, and honestly, if Soroka could just do a quick heal on Danny, not Stomp, that would be rather helpful. Let's just make sure that Danny doesn't run away before he does that. It's usually a pretty quick cast. We can just stop the two from moving for a moment. And there we go. Fully healed, sir. Wonderful. Dart, don't you move. Viper's gonna be here in just a moment. Did you use the ability or not yet? No? No? Excuse me? Hello? If you could, Viper, and another colonist needs a rescue. So we'll have a look at that in just a moment. We'll see who it is. Carlota is down now. Okay, it's probably some form of strain that she's experiencing. Arcane weakness and arcane high. Oh, yeah, she drank a lot of potions, so I guess that's to be expected. So it's just Tomboy and Soroka that we have to watch out for now, and I think they're both going to be totally fine. So I think it's probably worth us having a look to see what kind of artificial limbs we have around at the moment. I don't think we have any, because I'm relatively sure that this is where we're storing them. Indeed it is. Okay, so we are without any artificial limbs currently, but we may be able to make some anima carrier legs and whatnot. So Tomboy is missing a right leg, so we're going to have a look to see if we can do something about that. It does look like we're going to have to rebuild quite a bit of our benches down here, so hopefully we haven't lost too much progress or resources, and it looks like we have lost a fair bit of wood. Tiffy, totally understandable that you're going to have a tantrum. Yeah, we're all feeling rather on edge. Ooh, okay. We have some travelers seeking charity. Thankfully, everyone is looking good when it comes to our diseases, our infections, but we now have a group of travelers, including some children who are looking for help. They're begging for 700 silver. We can totally manage this. So let's see here. Oh, you're gifted. You're a paladin. Olivia Cummings here is a paladin. Well, maybe we do some paladin to paladin charity here, because I think that's warranted. Looks like Pia here, who's only 7, is also gifted a spiritist. Teleport, summon, blink, magic missile, shadow. Good stuff. Oh yeah, you're an arcane mage. Well, I'll be. There is more magic out there in the world. Now, I don't know if Soroka has all of the silver here, but I'm assuming he has most of it. Oh, no, okay, we're going to go grab some more. Oh, man, okay. I was just checking in on the other kids. Trado has lost her left leg and left arm. The demons are gnarly, absolutely gnarly. And it looks like the others are going to be leaving here now. Carlota needs rescue once again. Yeah, I think it's still an arcane weakness. It's gotta be. Also interrupted death rest. I'm sure that that's not helping. Yeah, her consciousness is less than usual. It's also her movement, I think, more than anything that's causing that to happen. And we have visitors. Okay, we're gonna chuck out a Dirt Devil there and see. The tribe of Kigamuk, allies of ours. Okay, I mean, they're just popping by to say hello. Maybe they heard what had happened and, oh boy, yeah, we've been doing some research. Hollow Golem. A magical approach to golem crafting which researches how to animate raw energy. Crafting this type of golem will require an arcane forge. That we have. We're also going to be looking at hollow equipment and hollow artifacts. Working our way towards that. A weapon to use against our enemies. But yes, a hollow golem. How would we go about making arcane path? Geomancer. Hot damn, sir. Okay. Now, it has to be performed within 2 days. How long? How long are you in this coma for? Only another 21 hours. Okay, so sir is going to be able to become a geomancer. Excellent. We welcome it. But yes, let's have a look at that arcane forge here and see what it would take to make a dormant hollow golem. So steel, mithril, a lot of silver, and unrefined magicite. Is it possible? Do we have the resources to do it right now? Maybe, maybe not. Crafting of 6 gives Okay, so we don't have everything we need there. If anything, I'd say it's maybe the mithril that's letting us down. It could be magicite at the moment. You know what? It's probably magicite, if I had to take a guess looking at our list here. Now, we did have magicite down here before. We've got, 35 there, 57, so not quite enough, but we should be able to get some more if we have a harvest here. 89% grown, that's not terrible. I'm going to say harvest, and we're going to send Viper down there, and we're probably going to do a farming command. We're going to get her to start to harvest this. We're also going to do that little restricted zone trick that we have done before. So yeah, we're going to restrict her to growing for the moment so that she will get that done for us. And as soon as she gets over there, farming command lasts for a full day, and hopefully we get something out of this, because right now we're getting nothing. Unless she's... Oh no, we do have some. It's just underneath this here. And it looks like we are going to have enough of that. The question is, are we going to have the other things that we need? The silver, I'm sure we do. The steel, we should still have enough. And mithril. Mithril is one that we might be lacking. As you can see, more than enough silver. We've got 46 mithril. I think it's mithril. 75, 46, not quite enough. So we're going to have to try and trade for that, or get lucky and find it elsewhere. Now, we have found some dormant golems that are around on the map. We have this one up here, this unusual iron formation. We also have some mana potions that have been deteriorating out here. We'll try and haul those quickly. We have ancient war spider remains, don't worry about that. And I believe, just this one here, this unusual silver formation, which we would have to mine. As you can see, we still have a lot of resources, iron ore just sitting out here. We haven't really been able to use it yet. There may be mithril hidden within the hills here, but we really don't want to overmine the place. We're trying to respect the environment that we are in. And even though we have burrowed into these hills, we haven't done so just for greed's sake. We're living in those spaces. So I think with the idea that there may be something that we could get from mining this unusual silver formation, I think we'll start it. So we are going to need Steroid to assist us in that. So we'll wait until Steroid is rested, and then we'll send him out there to mine that for us. Well, out of that whole harvest, we got 642 magicite. Not a bad haul, not a bad haul at all. So now we just have the mithril issue. New settlement, okay. I was just checking in on Sir. We have 4 hours until we're able to do the awakening here. But yeah, new settlement. Rosaz has expanded. Okay. That's not terrible. We're okay with that. Rosaz, they're the impids. They're kind of... we don't get along with them, but we don't have so much of a problem with them as we do with the Toxoid faction or Consumption Inc. We have another one of their labs that has been discovered here, this genetic lab where they were doing horrible experiments on the people of this world. We could go and destroy that. We could potentially find resources there, like the mithril, that we need. A small little expedition, I think, could be warranted. And honestly, we can send one rather fast with Lena, can't we? So we're going to send her down here to put down a teleportation circle for us, and we'll probably send Lisa along with this crowd for Boding Cure. Okay, we'll look at this first. A group of travelers nearby have heard that we are looking for Wisdom Speaker. Okay, this again. One of them has been infected with Scaria. Okay, so let's have a look and see if the Roxes are still around. They are. So, this Scaria-infected person, we should be able to cure them with Cure Disease, right? Disease Knowledge, Level 2, Scaria. So, as long as Viper is close by, she should be able to heal them. Every single time they have shown up on this side of the map, they've immediately gone and attacked some Roxes and died. So, I think as long as we are close, we might stand a chance. Yeah. Ah, boy. Okay, we'll deal with this first, and then we'll look at sending folks out. So, Lena, you just hold tight for now. Let's accept, and let's see. Of course, you're on the complete opposite side of the map to us, and no doubt there's frickin' rocks in the way. Okay, but there's also a boom rat, so they're more than likely, hopefully, just gonna down themselves by blowing up this boom rat and causing a big fire. So how much do we need for regenerate here? 40. We could blink a little bit. I think we'll try and blink the last few steps here. The ideal is that they do just enough damage to get knocked out. Bleeding out in 16 hours, so this boom rat is doing some work. Unfortunately, not enough work. Eventually, oh, you're just back to wandering? Because you can't see anything immediately by you. That is very good for us. Viper, unfortunately, is gonna be a bit slower to get over there. But like, this is the first time that we might actually be able to complete this. Cure Disease does take a little while to cast, but I think we've got enough range that we should be able to get away with it. Let's get you blinking just so that you're a little bit further along your path now, because you only need 40 for your Cure Disease. Oh, I was gonna say, Viper does seem slightly smaller than normal. Yep, she's missing a leg. Yeah, now we can actually regrow limbs as well. That is something that we can attempt to do. We might be able to do it now that we have more resources going on. And what? Collapsed rocks? Why are we just putting collapsed rocks in here? Or, okay, no. Here, the rocks probably collapsed on this position. Something like that. Anyway, Cure Disease. We have to be a bit closer. So we will get closer, and we might have wanted to have had, like, someone protecting Viper here? Yeah, okay. Well, they're close now. All right, and close enough. So we start to cast Cure Disease, and any moment now, there we go. Success. Wonderful. You are alive and well, and you're not going to die because you're tending to yourself, so that's good. All right, let's leave them be. Quest completed, and we have found the Relic Wisdom Speaker, and it's bloody close. Okay, so, right. That's going to be a very, very quick trip to that. And honestly, it's quite a quick trip to this as well. So we'll let Lena go home after just waiting for a while there. We're going to send a crew out. First of all to here, and then to that genetics lab. This is going to be a very easy trip for us to Wisdom Speaker, because theoretically there shouldn't be anyone waiting to kill us there. We'll see. Lisa and your partner Dart, we are going to send you out together. We of course are going to send you with at least one dragon, just to be certain here. And then of course we want to make sure that you have some food. More food than what we've given you. 5.5 days worth of food. I think that'll do it. Oh, and the Arconexus, because apparently we're very wealthy right now. We'll see about that. About the us being wealthy thing. The Arconexus, we are not worrying about that at all. Now, I don't think that Lisa has a... Yeah, so Staff of Blazing Power. I was going to say we should leave that because she's going to be able to use Wisdom Speaker as a weapon, which means that the Staff of Blazing Power would be able to be used by someone else here. It does mean that she's going without a weapon. I think that's okay. So let's have a look and see who might be best. I mean, Tackleline isn't a terrible shot. I know we've just built him up for being more of a front liner. Actually, let's go Rainford. Now, Rainford doesn't have a magic class yet, but will soon. And sir. Actually, hang on. We might have screwed things here if Lisa is going. Let's quickly check and see. Melding of magic. We do need our Void Seeker to be here. Damn. Okay. So, we're going to remove you from the caravan. That means it's just Dart going by himself. Less than ideal. So, let's just cancel forming the caravan for now. Priorities, Rycon. Priorities. Yeah, so that should go far, far better. And it looks like we're going to be able to do another ritual in not too long. Hopefully to turn Rainford into a mage of some kind. All right, Lisa, let's hope this goes well. Tiffy is currently experiencing exhaustion. Tiffy does seem to be far larger than Tomboy. Don't know about that. But it looks like everything was successful, and now, sir, you're a mage. You're a mage. You're a geomancer. So earthen sprites encase stone skin. Useful. Very useful. And Carlota has gained a psi level. Sentinel also seems fun. descends an area, dormant until there is an enemy within range. That's quite neat. Earth and Sprites seems fun as well. Once summoned, they will continue to work on the terrain, even moving to nearby areas until dismissed by the Geomancer. I feel like we'll try and work towards that first of all, but he's gonna have to study for a while before he's able to do any of that. But Carlota, looking at her psi links here. So we're at the top of Rycon. Mass hallucination, so this makes people think that they have great rooms. Drain psi essence. Targeting a downed, psychically talented pawn. Ooh. You can absorb it. Their final moments of psychic disintegration will be felt by everyone for many kilometers around, causing diplomatic consequences before factions. I think we're going to pick that up because it could be very useful. Time reversal, kind of the same thing there. Time quake is what we're going to try and use on our enemies at the Citadel. But for now, drain psychic essence. I feel like that's going to just fit perfectly with Carlota. But yeah, we need to get a move on. So Lisa, Dart, and Osfinir, we're going to be sending you off. What's this now? A lindworm has wandered in. Okay. Dragon by another name. We'll try and tame you. Carlota may be able to attempt it. Not enough food. That is a problem. Yeah. Too much cooked food, too much prepared food. We need some raw stuff. Also, Tiffy, why are we sleeping in here? Do we not have somewhere assigned to you yet? That's Tomboy, so this must be for Tiffy then. Tiffy, my apologies. Actually, hang on, reassign. So you do already have a bed that's assigned to you. No one is using that bed down there, and Rainfit is using this one here. So you know what, Tiffy, we're going to give you that one there, unless it was the crib that was still assigned to you, which, you know what, that was probably what was going on there. Katie in the ruin. Oh no, Katie. I knew it. Yeah, Katie is the director of Consumption Inc. and is trying to just like lure us in with these false promises. No, we will not fall for your traps. It looks like Lisa, Dart, and Osfinir are finally ready to leave, so they'll be on their way. They will be able to teleport back once they are done. Oh, I did not realize, but Gibbs has been making all of these little void sculptures. Fun. Okay, we'll start placing them in this space here then. Why not? Just in case we get in the mood to start doing some psychic rituals, huh? And we're experiencing a mana storm at home. Okay, well, hopefully not too much casting happens. No doubt they will be doing some as they zip around the map. Some of us utilizing Blink, but, you know, ideally they don't take much damage from that. And we have arrived. Good. Ambrosia-addicted animals. Okay, less good. Or at the very least, less useful. Osfinir, we're going to get you moving up here just in case things go crazy. We are more than likely going to encounter machines here, but these machines don't seem to have a problem with us. Guardians of this world, perhaps. Just long forgotten, and they recognize us as such. There is a dry thunderstorm going on here at the moment. So that is Wisdom Speaker. We are going to extract it here. They're going to wake up, and we're not going to get bothered because Lisa is meant to be here. That is the last relic collected. We have all 3 of them now, and Lisa is going to wield this. We're going to equip it even before... Hang on, enchant Wisdom Speaker? We can enchant it? I guess, oh, with the stone that we had? Okay, let's go and equip it. This legendary staff, and let's see exactly what that does for us. Ability cost reduction on it. Okay, thanks for the enchantment. What do we got here? When wielded by the bonded person, the spirit will augment their combat abilities. What kind of augments? Oh, free wielder and bloodlust. So free wielder, the spirit residing in this weapon does not form bonds like others do, allowing anyone to wield it. That's very useful. But bloodlust, she's gonna get happy if she kills people. Cool. Well, that's something. All right, time for us to leave, I think. So we're gonna be moving from this location on towards this lab. Now, we don't have that. You can Dart, ride the minion. Ride the minion. We're not going to be taking any items with us, but yeah, 0.2 days for us to reach there. This is going to be pretty quick. Golem emerges. Okay. Thank you, Steroid, for your work there. That's a lot of silver that you've gotten so far. That's great and all. But we need you to get away from that ASAP. And we're probably going to get our dragons to make their way on over there. Osfinir, I think you are going to be the closest. Steroid, run! Run, run, run. Now, Steroid can blink, and it looks like we can actually get Steroid to blink right over there. Oh, you see that bolt of lightning then? Yeah, that was using magic. Oh boy. Aggression, judgment, scrambled. Oh, it's going to be attacking the Roxas. So, yeah, we need to intervene there as fast as we can. Rox Revenge, and that probably means that all the Roxas are going to attack, which maybe we let nature run its course. I also just want to check in. Silver Golem just got absolutely rocked. Okay, that's not what I was expecting, and that's why you don't mess with Roxas. Hot damn. Okay, Arisian, yeah, you chill. You go do your thing. Okay. Are you chill now? Hard to tell. I don't think so. I think we're going to have to be safe here. Out we go, Arisian. It's not attacking the Roxas right away. The Roxas are man hunters though, so they are... Okay, well hopefully that doesn't last. Are you going to go straight towards Arisian? No, because Arisian is no man. We are going to go after the Silver Golem though, because that can still benefit us greatly. Arisian should be able to handle this just fine, even fighting up close like this. If we are cautious with Viper, we may be able to calm this whole group down, because Beguile Animal works in an area. She's just going to have to be very, very quick with the casting. Sir's already got his first level of magic. That's great. Also, that Silver Golem has a toxic buildup. Is that from... What is that from? A toxic bite? Is that from Arisian? Arisian has a toxic bite now, and the golem is down. Okay, yeah, but for how long? Viper, you're here. I think we're going to try and send you out to finish it off, but we are going to have to deal with the Roxas first. And honestly, cannot remember if we need to actually be able to see them to be able to do it. Doesn't seem like it. So, okay. We got most of them. I think there's 2 that are still... No, just 1. That is maddened, and all it takes is for 1, and we got ourselves a problem. Arisian, back off here for a second. The toxic buildup, I think, is probably going to keep it down. It may even kill it. Honestly, Arisian, I think we just get you to finish this golem off, unless we carry it. No, let's be done. And even though it is going to hurt a little bit here with Viper, I think we are still going to try and cast Beguile again, so we can try and save this. Oh! Save this Rox. They've arrived at the biolab. Okay, we can probably leave them there for a moment before we deal with this issue. Arisian, you've done your part. Thank you. So we're going to allow that there. I'm hoping that Gibbs will be able to recover something from that one. Smash Mechanoid. That's the job. Right, so we just need to make sure that we're targeting the correct one. That's the Manhunter there, attacking Viper. But how? I'm guessing there is a way in, or there was? Interesting. Either way, we want to be casting it directly on that Rox, and there we go. Calmed. Did that affect Arisian by chance? No, doesn't seem to. I think we are okay. Hang on, no, Manhunter. Okay. What is going on here? What is... okay. Well, that's frustrating. Arisian, I need you to protect your humans. And that does mean doing what we need to down here. Gibbs, I need you to just stay there for a second. And Arisian, you are going to be eating well today. In you go. Okay, sorry about the delay here for these 2. Transport balloon crash, come on now. A child named Halfhand is crashing in a transport balloon nearby. If she survives the impact, she will be badly wounded. She's from the Great Houses, and if she returns home safely, she will spread goodwill between us. Okay. Well, we got to do something about that then, right? A space refugee who's a dwarf. Okay, you got 6 hours until you bleed out. Danny, thankfully, is here. So let's try and...
Honestly, I think rescue is probably going to be the best option. I don't think you're going to be able to do much more than rescue. And I think we'll still be able to get there pretty quickly. What we can do is ensure that Tackleline is there and we'll have a healing totem ready to go. Or actually, we just meet kind of halfway if we can. Okay, it looks like they're going to be able to meet around about here. All right, Danny, drop half hand there. Interesting hair that you got going on there. And oh yeah, magic, that's right. It's okay, you'll heal. Don't worry about it. So half hand will slowly start to recover, or maybe not? No, because you are not an ally. Okay, right. Well then, Carlota, can I get you to head on over here, please? 4 hours remaining. We've got it in the bag. I would like you to coagulate. Thank you. And there we go. So now we just do a proper rescue and we just wait for them to recover. Okay. Finally, back at the lab here. We're going to crack into this thing. We're going to see what we can find. They are already dealing with a toxic buildup, so we need to be wary of that. Osvenir, you're definitely going to be following us in here because we have 2 ranged casters here. It does look like the place is pretty empty, and it also looks like Trado is growing up into Prissy. Look at that haircut. You guys, you look great. Okay, Prissy, nice. Yes, you shall remain a tribesman, but 3 years old. Okay, let's make sure that you get some proper clothing, eh? There's some in here, and let us carry on throughout the lab. And unfortunately, we didn't come with anything too great from here. We have nullifiers, we have a genifier and a mutator, some mixed gene packs as well that we won't be touching. But the nullifier could potentially help with long-term bad effects. But we don't have anyone back home that could really be experiencing them other than Rainford. And Rainfords we can really kind of keep under control. The Psychite dependency is much easier than the Go Juice dependency that Dart was originally suffering from. Ooh, now having a look through our control F function here, we actually do have something about mithril production specifically. Is that something that we can utilize? Is that something that we can learn from? Apparently, yes. Carlota, can you read that? And will that help us? Danny also got some skill. Nice, and magic is returning to normal. That is good to know. Carlota, immediately taming the lindworm because we've got meat. Yeah, the Roxas did help with that. Okay, I guess we'll come back to that in a moment then, won't we? Oh, the lindworm is hunting Carlota for food. We'll see about that. We will see about that, won't we? Carlota, I don't think you're going to be able to tame it, so let's get you moving back here as quickly as possible. Cinder is going to be moving in to help. I imagine that the lindworm is pretty freaking dangerous, so we're going to try and do some acidic breath here. We're going to send Valinaria over. Valinaria, unfortunately, isn't able to fly just yet. We're going to get Carlota moving. Dardanak is here, ready to defend as well, which is just wonderful. Yeah, the 2 dragons here, I think, are going to be able to take out this lindworm, hopefully without too much trouble. Carlota, you're okay, right? You'll recover from that. Just a bruise. Yeah. It's currently a manhunter. It may not be eventually down the line. It is poisonous though, so we do need to be wary of that. Acid, I see, affects the whole body. Corrodes armor and whatnot. Yikes. Well, it's taken some pretty serious damage here. I don't think it's going to be up for that much longer. It's also under the effect of a hex as well. Cool. Looks like Osphenox is wanting to maybe get in on the action. No, just wandering out past the lindworm here. Tackleline, you're kind of dangerously close there, buddy. He just didn't realize what was happening outside the walls, and Carlota just chose not to tell him. Bleeding out in 7 hours. Come on now. Osphenox, let's get you involved in this as well. Why not? That's 3 dragons against 1 lindworm now. And no immediate danger. We should be able to recover from these injuries just fine. And we even have the minions helping us out now as well. And I think that's it. I think the lindworm is down. Is it down and out? Or is it dead? Little hard to tell. Dead. Ah, I see. Well, worst case scenario, we've just gotten a load of meat. Let's haul that lindworm, thank you, Carlota. Look at the minions just mopping up all the blood. And Carlota, we are going to get you to, consume pemmican. Sure, you can do that. And then we're going to get you reading, thanks. And the caravan has returned home. Welcome, folks. So it looks like in about 9 days' time, we're going to be able to do the ritual for Rainford. That's good to know. And it looks like Carlota also just kind of threw away this very, very quickly. Can you continue reading this? No? Resting? Okay. Doesn't seem like that's going to work. Okay. So, Mithril is here. It's very far along. Ancient metallurgy schematics. We also need to know how to make steel. And for us to be able to make steel, we can do that now. Okay, so we're going to start working towards that, because if we can get up towards this, perfect. But we do need to have this schematic specifically, which I feel like we might. We got lots of ancient things, but ancient codexes, not what we're looking for though, I think. Well, we'll still work our way towards it all the same. Oh, right. Okay, so looking back at the regeneration, regrowing body parts, if we have a look at left leg, that's what we'd be wanting to do here. Left leg, 4 mana potions. We also need 3 medicine. I think we might have enough potentially. We got 22 mana potions, maybe even more than that. So yeah, we should actually be able to start getting a few of these back. So we're going to let Lisa finish unloading her inventory here, and then as soon as that's done, we're going to jumping into bed. And then we're going to need Viper, I think, to do the surgery on her to actually be able to regrow it, because it's the druid that has to do that. Excellent. Sir has 3 points in mana now, so we are going to go with learning Earth Sprites, and we'll see if that is something that we're able to summon, and I don't know if it's something that actually sticks around. I guess we'll see what that looks like here. It's on the specific spot. Earth Sprites only understand basic instruction and will move randomly to a new area to continue their work. Interesting? Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on that. We'll see if anything happens there. Okay, so I think we're going to have to turn Viper into a doctor for a moment to be able to prioritize operating on Lisa, because we need a druid to be able to do this. And because she's a druid, even if she doesn't have medical experience, I hope that she still is able to be successful at this. Let's see how we go. Incompetent cooking. That's concerning. Okay, and that is everything. Oh, there was a bit of magic mentoring going on here while Viper is working. And failed. Okay, so I think even though it's magic, I don't think it's going to work, because Viper doesn't have much in the way of medical skill. So what I was hoping was that it was more a spell, and so it would take that into account, because unfortunately, even though we can use her ability to do regrowth to be able to get the Seed of Life, only a druid can do the surgery, is what we've discovered. Druid only. Yeah, so I don't think we're ever going to be able to do that unless Viper gets really good at medicine, and that's not going to happen. So that's not a route that we can look at, which is, that's really unfortunate. We can, however, have a look at making more limbs down here. So specifically, we are going to need the carrier legs, and for that, we just need wood planks, anima fiber, and heel root. We have all of those things in spades. So let's try and actually make a few of these if we can. We'll do a few arms as well if we can. And we have ourselves a quest here, Fort Assault. This is, again, they're trying to win us over, and I think it's because, we have them kind of walled in to their final fortification, and they'll do whatever they can. They're trying to get us to attack the cyberpunks. That ain't gonna happen, Katie. It's not gonna happen. We will not be turning our loyalty, not now. And it looks like Gibbs has got the resources necessary to start working on this, heading back out to the woods to get more wood. Okay, our woodmaker dryads are still providing for us, and boy, it's a lot of rocks meat. Let's get that in the freezer, thank you. And that's demon scale. Okay, we'll try and see if we can store that in here. And we'll really have to just clear out these bits of collapsed rock. Okay, and we have a anima carry leg. So let's see if we can maybe get that installed instead, huh? Medical 10. So Stomp, let's get you in there, please. Danny, 9. Yeah, no. This is going to be a Stomp job. It would be if Lisa didn't jump up and then all of a sudden start using magic a lot and then down herself. I don't know why she did that. I'm not quite sure what she was trying to do. I mean, yeah, no, okay. Well, Stomp, yeah, let's get that leg installed. And a success? Yes, excellent. We love to see it. That's an anima arm and an anima leg. She will recover, and we'll make sure that she picks up Wisdom Speaker. Lena, thank you for helping out Half Hand. So let's see who else needs limbs as of late. Okay, Viper also needs a lung, ideally. I am hoping that Gibbs is going to be able to make more down here, make smoke leaf joints. Well, some other anima things would be nice, but I guess we're not quite there yet, huh? We might need more fiber? No, we definitely have enough fiber. I think what we'd like to try and do is do as much anima things as possible. So, another arm might be good. We've got 3 of the regular Granlin arms. I think an anima nose, an anima jaw, ear. We could do mark spin. I think lung is what we need. I haven't seen anything else needed yet. Lisa is back up on her feet. Very, very good. And Gibbs is putting together another limb for us, I think. As soon as we have more, we'll see them pop up here. And so we'll get them installed. An arcane collector is approaching from Yela. It's been forever since we have had a chance to trade. And now we finally have that opportunity once again. Now I believe Gibbs has the gift of the gab. So we'll be sending you out to trade with our friends here. Please have some mithril for us. Well, there's a scroll for Meteor under Geomancer here, which, I feel like we've got enough in the way of silver and other resources right now that we're gonna pick that up. Holy Caster, Shield, Other, Paladin, Priest, etc. Very useful. We also have Altar Storm, which is an Ice Mage spell. Excellent. We can also get another Guardian Spirit, this time for Tackline. Also, I feel like Ignite could be quite useful just as a general spell for one of our mages to have. Ooh. They do have some mithril. We can get 104. I'll take it. I will take it. And we've got a load of things that we can sell to them. Some lindworm things to begin with. We also have fast skip. We should definitely be utilizing that. Same with our plant tome. And it looks like we have 2 carrier legs good to go. And I know that we were looking for mithril. Mithril Dragon Slayer plate. Surely that's got to be good, right? It is expensive. I feel like Soroka would look pretty good in that. You can see that we've actually made back a profit here just by selling all of the various drugs. And some of the arms that we have, we also have the gene packs that will also be selling to them. So it could be very well worth us getting some extra magicite. So we're still coming away very well off, earning 4,000 silver from that trade, and theoretically getting some very, very good stuff. So Shield Other, I think that could be more beneficial for us to have on Carlota because she can't always cast in combat. So we're going to get that on her at this stage. A lot of the other items that we grabbed, they should theoretically be taken away from here, and I think that they are. I think that they're probably going to take them to where we keep those things. So let's just keep an eye on them for the moment. That's the plate. That's one of our spells. A few of our other spell scrolls. We'll see where they wind up. Probably in here for now, right? Oh, and there's that Dragon Slayer plate, which we are going to get on Soroka. So right now he has this bone armor on. It's good, but he can be better. And looking at our scrolls here, yeah, we had regrow limb. So Meteor and the other, we definitely want to be grabbing that. Hunting dragon. Okay, we'll get to that. We will. But first of all, Meteor. Sir, let's get you to go and learn that, eh? Then Ignite, it would make sense if Stomp was the one to learn this. And then Alter Storm, that has to be our Ice Mage. So Dart, we're going to send you down here to learn that for us. And yeah, wait. Oh, okay. Those are the animals that it's hunting. These ground runners. Okay, interesting looking things. And Andras, you are a male green dragon. I'd like to think that this is the same dragon from before, that we even named it as well. So we're definitely going to try and see if we can tame it. Now, those skill books that we have, let's see if we can track down exactly where they are at the moment. Skill tome, plants, okay. And then we also have Farskip there. So in terms of plants, getting Viper better, is that going to be the best thing that we can do? Or can she get better assistance, let's say, from Lena? Lena's also she's so far ahead in her field. Damn. Okay, Viper, let's get you improving your plant knowledge. Farskip, though. Skip the caster along with anyone else standing near them to a willing ally at a distant location. I think that could be quite good for Carlota to have. Learn Farskip. At the same time, Lisa has also been learning some psycasting. Being the herald of the Black Hive, she has teleportation already, so having an extra teleportation ability might be worth it. So let's get her to learn Farskip. And done. She knows Farskip now. So if we have a look at psycasts and we go back over here, we should have that unlocked. We do. Skipmaster. Okay, so the final thing that you can learn under here, she has learned. And because of that, she's now going to be able to learn these other abilities, I believe. I hope that's the case. Either way, that's a very, very useful ability for her to have. We need to make sure that she keeps her meditation up though. So let's have a look at her schedule, and we probably want to go and add in some additional meditation time, kind of to match where Carlota is at with her journey. As it stands, we have recovered well. And this was always going to be an episode about recovery. Zroka is now decked out in that Dragon Slayer plate, mithril plate, no less. A tank like no other. Let's see how that holds against the armaments of Consumption Inc. Outside the walls, a massive herd, of Devilstrand sheep are here, and that's what the dragon is here to hunt. Perhaps we could tame them too. That would be great if we could. Alas, if we can't, that's fine. Maybe we can tempt them within our walls. Andras wasn't the only dragon here. No, there are 2 green dragons, both of whom seem to be looking at that herd. We'll see whether we can get any of them. But of course, for that, you'll need to wait until the next. And so I ask you all, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.